Mar del Plata, Argentina, February 22, 2025.
¡Mirá ese granizo, mirá!
A hailstorm in the southern region caused severe damage to vehicles, homes and plants, while in other parts of Mar del Plata there was more rain. As is typical in the city, a day of extreme temperatures preceded the storm, and the forecast was correct. The size of the hail in Bosque de Peralta Ramos, Rumencó, Jardín de Stella and Punta Mogotes was more than 4 centimeters in circumference.
Piedras, están cayendo piedras en Mar del Plata.
The gust lasted for a few minutes, but its effect was tremendous. It destroyed cars, plants, and some sections of houses. Social media was quickly filled with images showing severely damaged vehicles and the destruction caused. In one of the videos, ice balls could be seen falling furiously in the yard of a house with a pool in a private neighborhood. In the Peralta Ramos forest, the strong wind also caused a tree to fall on 2 cars, causing severe damage. The tremendous hailstorm was reminiscent of the one that occurred on February 24, 2013, when the damage spread throughout the city. Earlier, the Meteorological Service had already issued a yellow alert for strong storms for Friday night, which would also continue on Saturday night and throughout Sunday. This is how it started to rain in the downtown area at around 8 p.m., but the worst part was experienced in the south. Residents of neighborhoods such as Bosque Peralta Ramos, Alfer, and even Acantilados witnessed a heavy fall of hail in the south of Mar del Plata, with stones of more than considerable size. Neighbors in Bosque Peralta Ramos were able to see the size of the rocks, almost the size of a golf ball, with images. It looked like they were going to pierce the roof, said the owner of a chalet on Don Arturo Street, with a garage with plastic sheets that showed the impact at the rate of shrapnel. Hailstones hit cars, roofs, and windows hard. Drivers who were driving hurriedly sought shelter. Some parked under trees on the street. Others crowded around service stations, where the wide roofs were safer.
Después de la lluvia, de esa tormentita, de esa que se ve ahí, esa tormenta de...
Those who left the beach later also had to seek shelter. Many were found halfway along the beach, so they had to hurry, improvise a roof with umbrellas or take shelter in galleries, as happened on the esplanade, or under bridges, as was seen in the Punta Mogotes area, where there was a large crowd of people at the beach resorts. The truth is that this town in the General Pueyrredon district will not have any rest in the coming days, and beach days will be postponed. The National Meteorological Service warns of the presence of strong storms for the rest of this Friday, as well as this Saturday, a day in which you will only be able to go out with an umbrella, despite the fact that there will be a short break from the water during the afternoon.
Bueno, estamos acá en Mar del Plata, en el departamento del hotel. Se largó con toda la lluvia.
Meanwhile, in other areas in Argentina, ice fragments ripped leaves from trees, damaged cars, broke windshields, windows and punctured roofs, among other things. This phenomenon occurred within the framework of a yellow alert issued by the National Meteorological Service for strong storms with occasional hail. At around 8 p.m. a storm broke out with a lot of electrical activity, and areas such as El Faro, Bosque de Peralta Ramos, Cerrito Sur, among others, were affected by hail of various sizes, while the rest of the city was affected by the heavy rainfall in a short period of time that quickly flooded arteries and caused traffic disruptions.
Los coches que están en la calle, terrible, terrible las piedras que están cayendo acá en Mar del Plata. Terrible.
The hailstones, which reached sizes of more than 6 centimeters in diameter, fell with force, covering streets, vehicles and roofs in just a few minutes. The images and videos shared by readers showed unusual scenes, with heavy hail falling, measuring up to 6 centimeters. Civil Defense noted that the Peralta Ramos forest was one of the areas most affected by the storm, where in addition to damaged cars and fallen poles, the neighborhood suffered a power outage. Regarding the latter point, it was revealed that 4 medium-voltage distributors of the distribution company EDA were out of service, which left other neighborhoods in the area without electricity. It should be noted that in case of emergencies on public roads, it is possible to call 103 Civil Defense and 107 SAME for medical emergencies. Recommendations for weather alerts also include avoiding being outdoors or moving around with caution, taking out waste only at stipulated times, and removing and securing objects that could be blown away by gusts of wind.
Mira cómo me fue. Ah, sí.